Let's talk 5-MeO-DMT and Bufo. Now, I've been integrating a lot of folks lately, and something I've been trying to share in my facilitation course is, again, this distinction between having a full chemical offline experience and experiencing non-duality, right? A lot of folks that have been integrating have come back and feel maybe cheated or that they didn't have the experience, right? Because a lot of what they're reading and seeing online is, hey, you're going to connect with God. You'll feel part of everything. You'll be part or one with Source, right? You'll feel the unconditional love of being with the universe. And that's a beautiful experience to have, but it is not the only healing benefit of the experience. And, you know, again, that recognition of non-duality doesn't always come with this chemical offline experience. So I just want to normalize that for folks that have had this offline. I was gone, I was completely aware of myself, but I didn't feel this connection. That's okay, and that's normal. And that's why the protocol that we try to use is, I think, extremely important. For some folks, they don't even have a foundation of non-duality. There's no like understanding or foundation for what that means. So when you're completely offline in the experience, right, again, there is no awareness of anything. But as you start coming back online, well, that means that your ego, your mind, your thoughts, all these things are starting to coming back. Therefore, it's going to then start and try to interpret the experience you just had, right? What lens is that seeing the experience through? Is it seeing it through a foundation of non-duality? Is it seeing it through a foundation of something else? And that can lead to a higher probability of folks having a non-dual experience. But again, that's not the mission of the experience. There's so much other pieces happening. I think something that's often overlooked and not discussed in the 5-MeO experience is the somatic experience that you're having while you're offline. Years and years of trauma, depression, anxiety, everything that's kind of built up as these energetic signatures are being pulsed and removed and filtered. That is not nothing. That is, for most folks, the first time in their lives that they've been able to shut their mind down long enough to allow their body to have this full, deep somatic release. So don't feel disappointed. Don't feel cheated. There's nothing that the facilitator necessarily did wrong. If you were offline, that is the peak experience, but that does not mean that you had a non-dual experience, and it doesn't mean that you will have a non-dual experience. So, hope that helps.